Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries, a place where every second Jimin and Jungkook spend together becomes a priceless story. Today we're going to discuss a moment that made ARMY's heart skip a beat. A moment that appeared out of nowhere, without warning, and immediately captured the attention of millions of eyes. A seemingly simple video clip, yet one that holds a profound mystery and warmth. Jungkook secretly filming Jimin, sleeping in his room. It might sound ordinary, but not if you're an ARMY, and not if you know how deep their relationship is. In the circulating video, Jungkook's phone camera pans slowly, revealing a dimly lit room. And there, with his body relaxed and peaceful, is Jimin sleeping soundly on the bed. There's no sound, just silence, as if time has stopped for just the two of them. No background music, no strange filters, it's pure, raw, and honest. Too honest to ignore. What caused a stir wasn't just the fact that Jimin was in the room, but the way Jungkook captured the moment. There was a tenderness in his camera movements. There was a sense of care in every second of the recording. It wasn't like someone just casually filming a friend. It felt deeply personal, as if he was capturing something precious, something he wanted to keep secretly in his memory, or perhaps in his heart. The ARMY was immediately in an uproar, with the hashtags #Jikook and #Jimin in Jungkook room skyrocketing on social media. Speculation arose. Did they live together? Did Jimin often sleep in Jungkook's room? Why did Jungkook record without waking him? And the most common question, why did he save that moment? Some fans even noticed small details like a pillow that looked familiar from a previous video, or a blanket that turned out to be the same one Jimin had used in a previous live. All the pieces, like a puzzle, were starting to come together as fans who had long sensed something special between them. And this video seemed to be yet another clue that couldn't be ignored. However, there was also a softer side to all of this. Many ARMYs didn't see it as sensational, but rather as a form of affection. In a noisy world, amidst busy schedules and constant scrutiny, perhaps this is a simple form of silent love that doesn't need many words, just seeing someone sleeping peacefully and wanting to immortalize it. Jungkook, who has always been known for his mysterious and enigmatic nature, showed his most honest side through this small act. Meanwhile, Jimin, sleeping unaware of being filmed, looked so vulnerable and calm, demonstrating a deep trust in the person around him. If that wasn't a sign of closeness, what was? The moment may have lasted only a few seconds, but its impact was felt for days. ARMYs from all over the world began to analyze every frame with keen eyes and pounding hearts. Some tried to deny, maybe it was just a joke. Others became even more convinced. No joke could feel this intimate. This is where the strength of Jikook's relationship lies. Always suspended between the unspoken and the implied, between a togetherness that feels too deep to be mere friendship, yet too secret to be anything more. For many ARMYs, the video isn't just sweet content. It's a testament to the incredible comfort shared between two people who have been through so much together. They grew up under the spotlight, facing pressure, criticism, and even internal storms unseen by the public. Yet through it all, they remained there. And the video, perhaps it's a small reminder that behind the grand stage, they're still just ordinary people, who also long for the comfort of the presence of someone they trust completely. Some fans even linked this moment to past events. Remember when Jimin mentioned how comfortable he felt sleeping in another member's room? Or when Jungkook once said that Jimin was someone who could calm him down just by being there. Perhaps this wasn't the first time Jimin had fallen asleep in Jungkook's room. Perhaps it was just one of many quiet nights they'd spent as a refuge from the pressures of the outside world. Emotional reactions came from all corners of the fandom. Many wrote comments like, "I cried watching the video. The way they filmed Jimin made it seem like he was guarding something very precious. It wasn't just a recording. It was love. Whether as friends, brothers, or more, it was its genuine love. They have their own world, a world only the two of them can understand." And many have stated that they were touched not by fan service or the prospect of a romantic relationship, but by the honest intimacy of a relationship not built for the camera, but rather grown through time, trust, and deep understanding. On the other hand, skeptics have tried to dampen the excitement by suggesting it might be part of a larger BTS plot, or just an inside joke. But even if that's true, it's hard to ignore the captured expressions. Because moments like these aren't about how clear the evidence is, but how deeply they feel. And that's what makes Jikook's story so alive. They don't talk about it, they show it. Through lyrics written with such emotion. Through a look that's hard to fake. Through moments like this where someone chooses to stay awake, just to capture the peace of the person they love. Jungkook filmed Jimin sleeping not as a joke, not to show off, but perhaps simply because he wants to keep that piece of time forever. Because in the silence of the night, behind the dim bedroom lights, there's a peace he can only find when he sees Jimin sleeping peacefully. And for those of us who can only watch from behind the scenes, the video is the most honest proof that their relationship is something beyond the word fan service. It's a story of two hearts finding comfort in each other amidst the roar of a noisy world. Finally, we return to the question that has always haunted the fandom. Is Jikook real? Perhaps it doesn't need to be answered with words. Perhaps the way Jungkook looks at Jimin, even when he's not aware he's being watched, is enough. Because in Jikook's world, love isn't always announced. Sometimes it's just silent and recorded. And we, loyal viewers of Jikook Diaries, can only take a deep breath and ask ourselves, is this just an ordinary friendship? Or are we witnessing a story far deeper than just two close idol group members? What's certain is that this moment has left its mark. And as always, only time and their honesty will tell. But until then, we'll stay here, recording every second of their time, piecing together every sign, and continuing to believe that love sometimes doesn't need to be expressed in words. Just a glance or secretly recording someone you love while they sleep. And that's today's story on Jikook Diaries, a small moment that takes us into the most private and honest space between two souls deeply connected. When Jungkook recorded Jimin sleeping, it wasn't just any recording. It was a piece of a story that was never finished, a story that lives on in silence and gaze. If you feel touched, surprised, or even more convinced by their closeness, don't forget to leave your comments below. We want to know what you think. Was this just a sweet moment between friends? Or a hidden confession that needs no words? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out every time we explore other hidden Jikook moments that always make your heart flutter. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, only on Jikook Diaries, a place where love doesn't always have to be announced. Because sometimes, it's just recorded. Annyeong Army, Purple Heart.